So unless you've been living under a gigantic rock, you probably know that Zinedine Zidane said some interesting things about Gareth Bale yesterday. Basically, he said this: "Oh, I think we have to sell him by tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Everyone will be happy." I don't know whose accent that was, but I'm sorry. SCTV, welcome back. I'm your host GNF, and today we're talking about the whole Gareth Bale situation that happened 4 days ago. I'm sorry, I'm a bit late. But today I want to analyze and break down where he could possibly go, what his motives might be, those kind of things. So, first thing I'm going to say is, here's a look at his statistics in the La Liga and Champions League. And as you can see, they're not that bad, But what pissed off Real Madrid fans the most, from what I gather, is the fact that last season was his chance. He did not get injured that much last season. He played most of the games. He was the man that had to replace Cristiano Ronaldo, and he couldn't do it. Which means that Cristiano Ronaldo made him look good, and those little cameos that he made years before when he came back from injury, that's what they were. They were cameos. He never did anything that ascended that ever. So unfortunately, he has to leave Real Madrid. Now, what are his motives? That's what we need to know. So what normally motivates a footballer? Two things. Money, or the fact that they want to become an icon, a legend, someone who's remembered for being a good player consistently for over the course of 10 years. So, if it's the money option, think of it like this, right? He already makes £600,000 a week at Real Madrid, doing absolutely nothing because he's not going to play. So, if he stays, he will get £600,000 a week for doing absolutely nothing. He's not going to play. He's not. No matter what you do, he's not going to play. Or he could go to China and make £1 million. Apparently, Jiansung Suning or whatever, they are interested. They recently signed another player. I can't remember. I'll put him up here. They recently signed another player, and Gareth Bale could go there and make £1 million a week. Can you imagine becoming a new millionaire every week? That's exactly what's going to happen to him. That's like literally saying, okay, Now think about it, right? Do you really think he needs the money? I don't think he does. Like, just because you're making an extra £400,000 a week, I don't think it's worth it. I think it's more worth it to be an icon throughout your whole life, so that when you retire, you can get those brand deals and stuff too. So, if you want to be a brand, an even bigger brand than you already are, just stay in Europe, make the money that you're making, and you're good. You don't need a pay raise. The last thing he needs is a pay raise. In my opinion, I could be wrong. Let me know. Okay, so now what clubs could he possibly go to next? That's what I'm going to look at right now. And here are the betting odds. I didn't memorize them. I have my tablet here. Okay, so we've got 11-10 for the Chinese Super League, 3-1 Bayern Munich, 6-1 Spurs, 9-2 Man United, 14-1 PSG. Now, here's how this works, right? It's basically, if you bet £10, you win 11. If you bet £1, you win £3. If you bet for him to go to Bayern Munich, bet for him to go to PSG, you bet £1, you get 14. So it's basically, you can divide it up and calculate the percentage, and that's what the percentage they're giving it based on the betting. So obviously the favorite right now is China. After that is Bayern Munich. Okay, so now let's analyze this, right? First one on this list after China is Bayern Munich. Now, in terms of Bayern Munich, you have to really think about this. They have Kingsley Coman and Arjen and Serge Gnabry as well, and Arjen Robben and Frank Ribery, who are over 30, injury prone. Do you want to replace them with a player that has such high wages, injury prone, 30 years old? But then the question remains, who else can they sign of the caliber of Ribery and Robben to replace them? Neymar, maybe? Do they have the money for that? So, Bale's not a bad option, but I think we should keep going down the list. Spurs, Tottenham Hotspur return. I doubt it, because how are they going to pay his wages? Unless Bale's willing to take a pay cut. Maybe he is willing to take a pay cut. God knows. But I just think, if you look at the lineup here, this is the lineup that I predicted. I don't even remember what I said, but it's a pretty good lineup. It's just a bit attacking. I think I put Ali and Eriksen in the midfield. It's just not going to happen. If they want 80 million, which is probably what he's going to go for, about 80 million pound transfer, they would have to sell Eriksen, or Eriksen stays and maybe Ali sees time on the bench if we have Gareth Bale going on the right wing. That's an interesting one to look at. I just don't think it's going to happen. Man United would be the most fun, But like as you saw from the Dybala video, if they sign Dybala, then they don't need Bale anymore. But here, just for fun, this is the lineup I thought of. It's an interesting lineup, as you can see. Assuming it's the good Alexis Sanchez, the good Rashford, Pogba's back to his best. Maybe if they sign Milinkovic-Savic and Maguire, this is a pretty good team. The defense is a little, as I said yesterday, a little English, so it's a little shaky. But I think this is a good team. I think it's a good fit for Gareth Bale. But is it worth £600 a week? Because if he's going to Man United, he doesn't want no pay cut. He knows that Man United can afford that sort of wage. So that's another interesting one. And the last one on the list is PSG. I'm not even going to go through that one. It's not happening. There is no way in hell he's going to PSG. He's not going to PSG. I feel like if I had an English accent, I would get more... Whatever. If I had an English accent, I would get more views. He's not going to PSG. It's not happening. Shut up. No. I can see... He's not happening. He's not going to PSG. There's a higher chance that you'll find the Loch Ness Monster. There's a higher chance that a mumble rapper will finish a sentence. No, it's not happening. No, he's not going to PSG. No, it's not happening. And yeah. So now, if I was to predict where he's going to go, my prediction would be that he's going to end up at either United or Bayern Munich. It depends on who United decide to buy. If they buy Maguire and Milinkovic-Savic, United's out of the question. He would go to Bayern Munich. Or he stays at Real Madrid. I just don't think he's going to go to China. He doesn't seem like that kind of guy to go for the money. I think he really loves playing. And considering how much injuries he's had, I'm pretty sure that all he wants to do in his 30s is play. Like, actually play. Well, that's it on my end. It's been GNF. This has been Soccer Crazy TV. Take a look at my social media, my main channel. Videos coming out there. And I'll see you next time. See ya. Bye.